Greetings. 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing, testing. Coming in live and direct. 500 show on Facebook.
Here we go.
All right. All right. We had a little technical difficulty. We are back. Sorry about that.
All right, man. We are back, man. You should be hearing us now. If you're watching and you can hear us, just give us just say yes, I can hear you. Somebody say yes, I can hear you.
A little minor hiccup.
On our 500 show, but we got it together, man. Bingy Soup is back in the studio. We were just kind of reminiscing on some things, but do call us tonight, 340-513-2469. We had some technical difficulties there. One of my settings was off. Go figure. It's a damn computer, right? But we got it. We got it working. So the audio should be coming. Can you hear us? Okay. Thank you, Stormy. I appreciate you so much for letting us know that you can hear us. All right, great, man. We just had a little technical difficulty there. We got it together, man. Bingy Soup, man. What Bingy Soup has been known for, and just so you're aware, man, you're still an internet sensation because I posted today you're going to be in the show. A lot of people liked and loved the post. So a lot of people know who you are. A lot of people know that you were doing the show with me, and you're back. So what Soup has done in the past, he's always done. I don't know what you call this, like
intro.
The readings. What do you? There was a term that we used to call that.
Well, the readings. Well, out of the book is from the speeches of Haile Selassie, the first Emperor of Ethiopia. Those are the speeches that I really read.
Okay.
But my intro is just an intro that I just usually just give an inspiration to set the tone for the next.
Set the tone, brother, man. Set the tone.
I read. Greetings. Welcome again. Rastafari lives, one perfect love. The greatest secret in life is that reality is nothing more than illusion. The physical world does not exist outside of our own belief system and the filter of our own mind. We are, in fact, subparticles of the Most High, experiencing creation itself. Again, we are, in fact, subparticles of the Most High, experiencing creation itself. But as subparticles of the Most High, we have also swayed over these creation. Everything you experience in life, every event, every occurrence, every object, and every person is nothing more than a figment of your own thoughts, your own beliefs, and your own words. The problem is, most of I and I is still asleep. The problem is, most of I and I are still asleep. When you understand this, your entire world shifts and you come to realize that the true meaning of life is tossed like a lucid dream. I and I have fully control.
Yes, sir, Soup. We gotta give a quick shout out to Ramon Richardson. He's not on camera, but he is here. He's one of St.Croix' top movie producers. He's actually shooting some video of us doing this show and some other stuff for a movie that he's putting together. So look out for that. That should be coming soon. We want to give a special shout out to Ramon Richardson, man. Check his movies out on Tubi, Tubi. I watch Tubi all the time, man. So check out.
I think I will need some bodyguards.
You need some what?
I think I will need some bodyguards on Tubi.
I think I'm gonna need some bodyguards on Tubi. Check that out, man.
Womanizer is still on Amazon Prime.
And Womanizer is on Amazon Prime. And these movies have been put together by Ramon Richardson. He's sitting right here, arm length away, man. Pop in there real quick, man. Just jump in front of the camera so they can see. So they can see.
Thanks for the support, St. Croix.
Yes, sir.
Go to Los Angeles later in the year.
All right, man. Thanks for that, Ramon. Ramon is, he's just another dude out here. Just got a vision of doing something. We do our podcast and things like that. And Ramon is just a movie producer. A lot of times we just talk offline about things that he's doing, things that I'm doing. Just showing, being supportive of one another, which is what we got to do now. So this is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We are live. This is a 500 show. We're so excited, man. It's been a long time coming. And honestly, man, we could have probably had a little bit more because we've taken some long breaks in between. I remember, I think a time in Soup, I took like a year off. I didn't do no shows. I just been chilling, and then, you get back, you do a few more, you take another little break, and then you get back. Now I've just been on this roll because I knew 500 was in the distance and I could see it. And I said, I got to keep rolling. And Soup said he'll be back with 500, so he is here right now. So Soup, man, you want to bless us with your first reading?
Yes, sir.
Bless us, man.
Reading coming from His Majesty's speeches. This is mankind's hope. The Charter of the United Nations Organization the Charter of the United Nations Organization embodies the fundamental hopes and aspirations of mankind, of safeguarding human rights, maintaining world peace, raising global standards of living, and for advancing educational standards without making any distinction of race, sex, language, and religion. And these hopes and aspirations of mankind can only be of value when we ourselves are dedicated to the purpose to pursue the goals set by showing abiding respect for the provision of the Charter and by working for the ultimate realization. Unflinching dedication to the Charter is essential if world peace is to be strengthened and the fundamental human rights are to be adequately safeguarded. In word and in deed, we must exemplify a resolute spirit to defend international morality when threatened, and if necessary, have to suffer and die for the truth and justice so that this international morality will be reinforced and strengthened. As we said on various occasions in the past, the responsibility for safeguarding world peace is not limited to great powers. Peace and war affect not only big powers but all mankind, and are therefore the concern of all the peoples of the world. Cooperation and understanding are the basic to maintenance of world peace. Therefore, it is the duty of the international community to endeavor so that this spirit be strengthened and made universal among all nations who hold a responsibility of safeguarding world peace. The peoples of the world draw new moral strength and hope for considering what the United Nations can do in achieving the objectives referred to above. Because of the existence of the UN, disputes arising between two states wherein the interests of one of them is trampled upon by the other become eventually a matter of international public opinion, which could influence the justice of the case, of the cause. The organization also has the power and influence to give international conflicts the opportunity of affording a period for the reduction of the temper of such conflicts and to mitigate the forces of evil before they reach a point of explosion that can destroy mankind. Rastafari.
Rastafari lives, man.
And just to tap into that, today now with the United Nations in place and still again aggression, sufferation, exploitation is still happening today. So man, as again, we as human beings on this earth, east, west, north, and south, don't really have to just come together and understand that, if we don't take a stock and take a stand, we can continue going to the spiral down that rabbit hole. And I don't think humans were put on this earth to do that.
Yes.
Yes,
sir.
So.
So episode 500 for us tonight. It's your perspective. We got a couple of comments here, Soup. Stormy says congratulations and many blessings. Congratulations from Brew. People of Gaza are being exterminated. Stormy says Chinzira. Dr. Chinzira. Yes, I. What else we got here? I guess that's it for right now. So definitely give us a call, 340-513-2469. That phone will ring right here. You'll be live on the air with us. So let's start. We'll just kind of reminisce a little bit. So we started this podcast in 2014, and we weren't even really calling it a podcast back then. It was just called a show. And our YouTube channel, if you scroll back, you'll go back to our very first show, and you can see the evolution of our studio, Soup and I just in the studio, just having fun. We posted a lot of pictures. Unfortunately, Soup I guess about a year ago, Facebook, I got hacked, and Facebook it took me through hell to get my account back. I sent them a picture of my passport, my driver's license. They keep telling me, "Oh, that's not you. That's not you." I'm like, "Who the hell is it?" So I basically, it was crazy, Soup. I was pulling my hair out. So I basically had to create a new Facebook page, which is called I Am David Christian. That's my personal page. And then the business page, I guess if you want to call it that, is called Live from the Virgin Islands. And all our shows, even this one after tonight, will be on that Facebook page, Live from the Virgin Islands. I'll just put it out there. It'll be out there. But more importantly, YouTube is fully current. YouTube is fully current. You can go on YouTube right now and just scroll back to 2014, and you can see our very first show, all our guests. And Super, before I forget, man, I definitely want to give a shout out to all our guests.
And then too, bless up our side too.
Yes, I.
Our brother that transition.
Yes, I.
Right up, that he was really one of the three of us.
Yes.
Who really the brainstorm.
Yes, put this whole thing together.
Yeah.
Wasi, man, he's transitioned.
Yeah.
I guess it's about a year now, right? Or maybe
two, man.
Going on two. Okay. He was. It was the three of us together doing the podcast. He was more behind the scenes, but he was directly involved and super hour in front of the camera. We got a link up from Grantley.
Yes, sir.
Hey, love Grantley. Appreciate the love, man.
I'm out here.
Yeah, man, Grantley out there. Go check Grantley out. He's doing his thing on Centerline Road going west. What's that area out there called? Is that Grove Paradise in that area there? He's got the whole farm, doing the cucumbers and all this stuff. Big up to Grantley, man. Appreciate you tapping in, man. But we started the podcast with a thing of we just wanted to just do something where people can come on a show and just tell us about what they're doing. As you know now, podcasting is many things. People, they're political podcasts, they're reaction podcasts. This podcast that Soup and I, although we started out sort of, not a political, but we were sort of talking a little bit more about current events, and we might get into that a little bit tonight. There's always something to laugh about, giggle about. You don't understand why things are being done that way in the current events. That's the path that we chose, which was to basically, if you're doing something in the community, like all our guests have been in the past, and just come on our show and talk about what you're doing, and we'll just push it out so the masses can see it, they can hear you talking, and get the word out about what you're doing. So we've continued to do it that way. We've had many guests. I want to make sure that the guests that have been on this show, I want to thank you so much for coming on and believing in us. Some of you will come on a couple of times. Excuse me. Some of you will come on a couple of times. Some of you will come on once. Some of you, believe in us so much that every time you got something going on, you call me and we just say, yeah, we put you on a schedule and put you on. But in the beginning, there wasn't a thing, and I don't want to say that it wasn't a thing called podcasting, because podcasting has been around for a long time, but it became sort of a prevalent word after or during COVID, because everybody was home and all you had to do was just get online, and then the whole thing of podcast came in about, because we all know that podcasting was just strictly audio. You tap in somewhere, you listen to the audio, but podcasting now is video too. You shoot a video and you put it on YouTube, which is the primary place, and presto, you got a podcast. I listen to a lot of urban podcasts that get into a lot of with the rappers and the Biggie and the Tupac and all this kind of stuff. These are all different urban podcasts that I like listening to. I get inspiration from these guys. I sort of try to model the way we do our show, like their show. The only thing is that these guys got hundreds of thousands of followers. We got
we got it too. Don't worry.
Yeah, we
got it too.
Yeah, we got hundreds of thousands of followers too.
Exactly. Yes.
So
you have to bring it into existence.
We just gonna keep pushing forward. And but thank you to all our guests. By all means, give me a call if you got something you want to talk about, and come on the show. 340-513-2469 is the number to call if you want to talk to us. Stormy, if you're listening, give me a call and say hello. All right, Binky Soup says he wants to read something else. Go ahead, man.
Rastafari. Common goals. The basic needs of men everywhere are the same. There is no one anywhere in the world who does not cherish the hope of having his standard of living raised. Likewise, it is the fervent desire of most governments to satisfy their material needs and to elevate the standard of living of their people. For any state or individual to limit its endeavors to satisfy its selfish desire in this age of interdependence is to live outside of the realm of reality. I'm going to read that over again. I'm going to read that again. For any state or individual to limit its endeavors to satisfy its selfish desire in this age of interdependence is to live outside of the realm of reality. The era of such isolated existence is long past. Instead, men and women have started to think in terms of the fellow men, the country, and the world community. All must strive unceasingly to further these simple and yet fundamental principles and ideals so that there shall be a better tomorrow for generations to come.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The number is 340-513-2469. Some people are saying the audio is kind of going in and out. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the mercy of the internet. And Soup, I pay well over $100 a month for internet, and it's just not stable.
And that's been one of our biggest pet peeve from the beginning.
Yeah, and I know that we're at a critical time in the evening. You know, everybody's home now from work. You know,
traffic is high.
Traffic is high. People are just doing homework and whatever else they do, watching movies or whatever, gaming. And because of this whole thing of shared bandwidth, we're in contention with a lot of things. So that's why the audio keeps going in and out. But the number to call is 340-513-2469. But getting it back to the show, the podcast, want to give another shout out to Wasi. He was with us from the beginning. We got a call coming in here. It's your Perspective Talk Show. Speak kindly, please. Hello.
Hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, well, I'm hearing you. Well, you're having issues over there. This is Stormy. And I just want to congratulate the two of you on your 500th show.
Thank you, Stormy.
Thank you, Stormy. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. And Mr. Biggie Soups, let me tell you, sir, Mr. Christian been talking about you for a long time. I almost thought you didn't exist.
Yes. Yeah, I'm here, live and direct.
Well, it's an honor to finally see and hear you, sir. So welcome back.
All right, thank you.
And I look forward to hearing a lot more amazing things from you, Mr. Super. If you're going to be talking like that, you shouldn't disappear and be on, how was it always said, special assignment.
All right.
Bingy Soup has been on, that's what I call it, special assignment.
All right, Stormy, I got you.
Congratulations, gentlemen.
All right, give thanks.
All right, thank you, Stormy.
Looking forward to the rest of your show.
All right, thank you.
All right, good night.
That's a good friend of mine, Stormy. Thank you, Stormy, for calling. She's always, when we were like at 490, she was like, yeah, Dave, just keep going. You're getting there. And today she probably called me 100 times saying, congratulations.
Yes,
the 500 show is here, man. So we're excited. We're happy. It's been a long time coming. We've been working hard. to produce this thing and get it going. The number to call, 340-513-2469. Stormy thought you were a figment of her imagination. No, Bingy Soup is real. Soup and I, we've been friends from Yay, from knee high, coming up here in St. Croix, and he went there, I went here, but we've always been friends, and we're still friends to this day. So that's how it goes, man. Friendship is strong, the love is strong, the positivity is good, and the respect is equal both sides.
Yes, right.
That's how it goes, man. But I definitely want to give another shout out to all our guests, all our viewers. So we talk about the guests, but we also got to talk about the viewers, because the show that we did last with Joanna last week, I think got almost like about 25,000 views. So it's out there. It's out there. It's just getting out there, man. It just seems like around the time when my page got hacked, and literally I felt like we were just moving. We were just like moving. The show was moving forward a little bit, and then we got hacked, and then essentially I had to start over again. Now it's just, I'm just mad. I still get angry about that, because I felt like we were just getting ready to catapult into the next stratosphere with the show. But we'll keep at it, man. We'll keep at it for sure, man. 340-513-2469. So if you got something else, bless us, man. Bless us.
Rastafari. Today, more than ever before, man realized the bond of unity that exists within the race. He is endeavoring to employ the accumulated knowledge and wisdom of the ages. He is employing modern science and technology. He is reaping the benefits, however limited, of political and economic unity. And to that extent, he is transcending the age-old barriers that have divided the race so long, and is endeavoring to reflect on the welfare not only to himself and his immediate neighbor, but also on the welfare of all human race. This endeavor is in harmony with the spirit of mystic of the ages gone by. In the mystic traditions of the different religions, we have a remarkable unity of the spirit. Whatever religion they may possess that are spiritual kinsmen, while the different religions in their historic forms bind us to limited groups and militate against the development of loyalty to the world community. The mystics have also stood for the fellowship of humanity. So Your Excellency has taught us, and in an effort to carry out this teaching, to pursue truth, to promote those bonds common to the human race. Your Excellency has dedicated your whole life to free the human race from superstition and the fear that originate from ignorance, to enable him to transcend the apparent obstacles of race and religion, and to help him recognize the blood ties of the whole human race. Your Excellency has labored to this generation, tormented between modern knowledge and ancient faith. Your studies have pointed the way by which man may be saved from traditional superstitions and modern skepticism. So again, brotherly love, brotherly love, brotherly love. You understand me? No matter what farm, where we come from, where we at, the basic needs of mankind are the same: food, clothes, and shelter. No matter where part you're there. You understand me? Yes, so it's just for we to just overstand that and just treat each other like we want to be treated.
Yeah.
With
respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to once again to talk about our followers, or our viewers, I should say, that are here, there, and everywhere. Because once we put these videos out, you never really know who's watching. And as you know, with the whole thing of the internet, people are watching, but they don't comment. They don't click like, they don't click love, they don't click any emojis. But according to the analytics of the videos, people are watching these videos, these shows that we've done, and we've had some good ones over the last few months.
Right.
The viewership has grown. I should have had a list of who was on the show, over the last several months. Give me 1 second here. Let me use my phone here and get on my YouTube channel real quick so I can give a special shout out to some of the folks that have been on here just recently, and we'll jump around a little bit and yeah, I want to give a shout out to Joanna. She was on recently here. Jermaine Owen, Dr. Jermaine Owen. She does house calls. That was her thing, Soup. She does house calls. She's also a cancer survivor. We had this gentleman by the name of Adam Paskey. He's a film documentary. He's working on a documentary about the Virgin Islands. He's from Denmark. He was here. I met him at my job thanks to Joanna, and he came on the show, and he spent some time here on St. Croix talking with the people. We had the 12th annual Walk of Fame with, what's his name, Gerard.
Okay.
Yeah, he was on here too. He's got some new music. He's been doing this, his 12th annual, so he's been doing this a while. Megan Pebbles Bryan out of Rock City. She's putting out a magazine basically on VI happenings and all this other stuff. Check it out. Megan Pebbles Bryan. We had Jordan Snyder. She deals with the coral. She, out there preserving the coral and all this other stuff. So you might remember her. I don't even see her name here. She had a book called "The Sweetest Recipes for Your Pussy" or something like that. She had a book. She was on our show early on. You know what I'm talking about. Soup. I don't know if you remember Joy Stanley, who graduated with us.
Oh, same.
Yeah, she works with me, and her and her auntie were on the show because they were talking about this board game called Worry. Yeah, I never heard about this before until she was was telling me about it. Who else we had on here? We had Joanna was on before. Joanna's got an event coming up August 3rd, I believe. She too has done a documentary on the migration of Puerto Ricans from Vieques to St. Croix. It's pretty powerful. This is the second one. Want to give a shout out to Alice Henry. She's been on a couple of times talking about this and that and this and that. Caregiving, I think if I remember correctly, she's a caregiver and she's doing that. Soup, our friend and your friend, Yvonne Peterson. Yes, Yvonne Peterson was on here. This was back, doesn't really say here, about 9 months ago. She was back on here. Angela Golden, she's into the fire burn. She's got a whole thing going on with the fire burn. Shalita Schuster, she was on here about a year ago. Every year she's still teaching the kids how to dance and ballet and modern dance and all this other stuff. Every year she does a show. Who else we got here? Skipping a couple here. St. Croix Council. I forget. I don't see the whole name here. Junior P was on here. Junior P was on too. Skipping a few here. The Alpha Phi Alpha group. Frank Abendigo, our classmate. Yeah. He was on here doing some kind of talk on the political stuff. Actually, I think his show was about voting. And getting the people to come out and vote. Back about a year ago too, episode 478 was on Yvonne Peterson again, but I think that show was on sickle cell. She came on and was talking about sickle cell. Cindy Mail was on here. She's a resident yoga consultant. She was on here talking about some stuff as well. What else we got? By any means, VI. This is a rapper out of Rock City. He was on here. More Cindy Mail. Yachty, Chef Yachty, she got that restaurant in town on King Street in Christiansted, going on down right across from the park there. She got a nice little Jamaican restaurant. Who else we got here? Howard Peters, music education. And these are some shows that are of recent, but these are all on my YouTube channel. This is what I'm looking at here. But if you can scroll back, I'm scrolling back. I don't even think I can scroll back that far. But if you scroll back, you'll get to our very first show back in April of 2014. Yeah, that's when it all started. It was just a whole different vibe there. We were just kind of learning and trying to figure it out. One of the things that people always say, well, how do you know how to do this stuff? I mean, technically I understand it, but people are more asking about being a talk show host, and believe it or not, Soup, I tell people all this all the time. I still get nervous doing the show because I know once this show is ended, it's out there, and you just never know who's watching it. But the show is being watched, and where I work at currently, people are always there and looking at me and like, "You're the guy from the internet, right?" And I say, "Yeah." And all I can really say is, "Thank you for watching, and thank you for tuning in, and continue to tune in because we got more shows coming up." Soup, you ready to bless them again?
Yes, sir.
Bless them, man.
And the questions of racial discrimination that this Ababa conference taught those who will learn this further lesson. That until the philosophy which holds one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned. That until there are no more longer first class and second class citizens of any nation. That until the color of a man's skin is of no more significance than the color of his eyes. That until the basic rights, the basic human rights are equally guaranteed to all regard to race. That until that day, the dream of lasting peace and world citizenship and the rule of international morality will remain but a fleeting illusion, to be pursued but never attained. And until the ignoble and unhappy regimes that hold our brothers in Angola, in Mozambique, in South Africa, in subhuman bondage has been toppled and destroyed. Until bigotry and prejudice, until malicious and inhuman self-interest have been replaced by overstanding and tolerance and goodwill. Until all Africans stand and speak as free beings, equal in the eyes of all men as they are in the eyes of heaven. Until that day, the African continent will not know peace. We Africans will fight if necessary, and we know that we shall win as we are confident in the victory of good over evil. Rastafari.
Yes, sir. Thanks for blessing us again, man, with that. And I know recently, Soup, the governor of the Virgin Islands just declared, I think it was
the 23rd.
The 23rd of every year.
July.
July 23rd of every year is, I guess.
Rastafari Proclamation Day.
Yeah, Rastafari. I'm trying to figure out
Right.
which way to say that, but the Rastafari Proclamation Day. It's a day that has been a long time coming. It's a day. That's a holiday, right? Is that like a local holiday, or is that just?
No, it's just a proclamation. It's a proclamation. So, however you personally feel, if you want to take it off, if you want to go.
Okay.
However you want to celebrate it, but it's just a proclamation.
Okay. It's just recognized.
Right. Yes.
It's just recognized. So we big up the governor for doing that.
Yeah, man. Enough respect, because no. I guess this will be the first government would have something like this.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Outside of Ethiopia.
Yeah. I guess my only question is, why did it take so long?
Yeah.
Because when I was coming up here as a kid, Rastafari was all around.
Yeah, but it was always stigmatized. You understand me? It was always Rasta giving a bad name, Rasta this, Rasta that.
Yeah.
And again, it is people just having a closed mind. You understand me? Because if the mind was open and quote unquote, a lot of us are reading the Bible and reading the scriptures and going to church, the Rastamani is no more different than Moses, Daniel, Ezekiel, Jeremiah, Isaiah. it's the same it's the same tradition we tread. We took the vow of Nazarite. We don't want to put no rays on our head. We eating no meat. We're not eating no animal byproducts. Just certain things that we hold at a standard. And it's the same thing, just like those prophets and those the brothers and sisters that hold that Nazarite vow did. So it was just the misconception of, because I guess it was a quote unquote a black man that was coming through with it. I guess if it was a different race that brought it forth to the earth, it might not have gone that way. I really feel so, I know so. And then look where it came out of too, Ethiopia. And that was the only unconquered nation in Black Africa. You understand me? She was not colonized by no other body. She stand from original to this day. You understand me? Even when Mussolini came in and wanted to conquer her, the battle went on until His Majesty went to the UN and told them, today's for me and tomorrow will be for you. And that's when the world realized that they can't sit down and watch this small nation get devoured by the aggressor. And if you really look at the same thing, it's like history repeats itself. It's just different players in the game.
Yeah.
Because the same thing that's happening right now down there in Gaza, in Palestine. So it all goes over and over again. We sitting by and we looking and watching this whole thing that's taking place down there. And like I said, the world is just like numb. We become numb to it now. It's like death becomes a normal thing to us today. But which is shown me, because life is life.
Yeah.
We is life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Soup. Just you want to give a quick shout out? I can't even remember these names. You remember her name, Soup?
Not off the top of my head.
Yeah, there's another young lady here. She's
she has the studio.
Yeah, this is a picture I'm looking at of a guest that was on our show back in 2018. I see it from time to time, but please forgive me. I am terrible with names, but I won't forget that face. That's a picture of her over there. Bingy Soup there. Me with no beard. Toscani, big up Toscani, Mr. Lover's Rock. I see him all the time. Hail him up. Spread love, Mary Rose Cullen. She's been on our show too. She's got some music that she's doing. Hope she's doing well. There's a picture of me and Soup in the studio just laughing about stuff. Who's this? Who is this right here? Allison. This is Allison Lisa Degazan. She was on our show too. Who we got here? Senator Genevieve Whitaker. She was on our show too. We had we had Albert Bryan and Governor Roach. I believe they were on our show.
Yes.
Yeah, they were on our show back then. Who's this right here? Soraya Diasi Kofelt when she was running.
Judge.
Yeah, she was.
Soraya.
Yeah, Judge. Yeah.
Honorable Judge.
She was doing a podcast too. I gotta send her a request. Karen Chancellor, she was running for senator. Emmett Hansen, he was on here too. Business all around 2018 with the senatorial. I see Emmett all the time. D Nice, I've lost contact with D Nice. D Nice, if you're hearing us, link me up. Angel Bolquez Jr., he's still doing his thing right now. He's in the Senate. Who we got here? This young lady here, I lost contact with her.
Emanuela.
Emanuela, yes, Her name's right there. Whoop. Emanuela was on the show here. Javon James, I see him from time to time too. Nemi, I see her from time to time here. The young lady is Lavon Bell and Jeanette Ellers, I guess that's how you pronounce her name. They were on our show because they were supporting and put together this statue in Denmark. There's a big statue over there in Denmark. Sherry Ann Francis, she was on our show too. Let me see here. Queen Mary. This whole thing with those guys was Queen Mary. I am Queen Mary. Pictures of them in the studio. Alicia Barnes. She has a talk show right now on the radio. Yeah, many people have been on the show, man. Many people, man. Giassi Clark, who was on our show, man. He's still doing his thing. Priscilla Lynn, she does a thing over there in rock. Yeah, back one of the things that Soup and I were trying to get off the ground back then, we wanted to do this. We wanted to do sort of a breakaway from the HR Perspective Talk Show. And we wanted to create a show. It was called, we had the name of it. It was called the All New Saturday Show. And that was a show that was going to be done on Saturday. Do you remember them days, Soup?
Yes, sir.
we were just trying to, we had a whole concept of how we were going to do this thing, but it just never lifted off the ground, man. And I just felt that was going to be a big thing. Roberta, if you're out there, I see her from time to time. We would like you to come back on the show. Your friend Stormy said that we should talk about being fit and fit and firm when you're in your 50s plus. So please, Cindy Mail, who else we had on here? Cynthia Graham. I'm not sure. I lost touch with her. Who else we got here? Who is this right here? I don't even see his name on here. It's interesting. Okay, there's no name on that one. Interesting. Yeah, man, just many people. Many people have been on the show. Pictures of the studio. Who else has been on here? I missed the studio, Soup. I missed the studio, man. People used to come in and be like, "Wow, what the hell are you guys doing in here?" Yeah, this is way different than what we got set up now, but it all works. It all works, you know. Angela, I think these guys, Angela and her video crew were here when she was doing the Queen Mary thing. She had a crew here, and while we were doing our show, they were filming us. It was just all intense there, man. Who else we got here? Angela Golden, Brian. What's this girl's name right here? I can't think of her name right there. Cruz Rock. Cruz Rock is doing big things. I just saw today on Facebook that he's being nominated for an Emmy or a Grammy or something for some songs that he did in his new album, man. Big up to Cruz Rock, man. He's doing his thing, man. Pictures of me there. Who's this? This is, I just saw her the other day. Kia. I just saw her the other day there in West there. Big ups to Kia. She got a new restaurant too, Soup, over there in Princess. Who's this right here? Coconut Water. Who's that? I am so terrible with names. Please forgive me, man. Trust me, I won't forget your name. She helped us out in the beginning. She was a young lady that sort of believed in us, and
Vanessa,
we love you, Vanessa. Give us a call, 340-513-2469. She helped us. She brought in a lot of guests, a lot of music guests. And one of the guests that she brought in, Soup, was Dottie Hart. Yeah, man. I just reposted both of his videos on our YouTube and on Facebook. When we interviewed, Soup and I interviewed him back in 2014. He was just a young dude. Back then, he was producing Midnight and all this other stuff, making music, and you know, you could tell he was funny, but he sort of took off. But smash shout out to Vanessa. Give us a call when you get a chance. What else we got here? The Women's Coalition of St. Croix. They were on here. Who's this young lady here? I can't even think of her name right now. Forgive me, I can't think of her name. Yvonne Peterson was on here. What does it be right here, Soup? Ancient King. I just reposted a video, Soup, that when they were doing the dubbing the West or something down there, and I got you got to see this. And Carmen, big up to Carmen as well. And yeah, we also had a talk with the president. I think he was the president of Liberty. Back in the day when Liberty first sort of came around, we talked to the president of Liberty and discussed about a lot of things that he was getting ready to do. Stacy Lloyd, she's the owner of Synergy HR VI, discusses HR stuff. Who we got here? Cruisin' Vibes. Megan, we love you over here. How you doing? Who else we got here? More Megan. Dr. Treasure. Dr. Treasure was on our show too back in the day. This is all back in 2021. And also she was on the show with, I forget this young lady's name as well. She's I don't think she lives here anymore, but Dr. Treasure was on the show. These two young ladies here were on the show. Please forgive me, I can't remember your names. Yeah, man, we just Nikki Brooks, coconut or guava or pineapple tart.
Yeah,
Nikki Brooks. We love you, Nikki. DJ Swain at the old, these are all people from the old studio. DJ Swain came with his whole setup and he was just doing some things with them. He was a turntablist that night, mixing and cutting it up big time. Dora Hamilton, she was on the show too. Big ups to her. Who else we got? More pictures. Dijon Baptiste. These guys are making music out of whim. I see him all the time, man. He's making music. Marissa Allen, she was on here too. Who we got here? Anthony Ryan, man. He's making music. I hope his brother's doing well. I lost contact with him when my page got switched around. What else we got here? Just more pictures of the studio. Lucian Downs, artist Lucian Downs. He was on our show too, man. Still doing things with the art, man. Big ups to him. Ashley Ellis, big ups to her. Cruise Rock. And then we had Valrika Bryson, PhD. How you doing? I've lost contact with a lot of these people since my page got hacked and destroyed. Diane T. Capehart, she was on here too, man. Big ups to her. I see her from time to time. She was always says, I want to come back on the show every time I see her, Soup. She's like, I want to come back on. She was even telling me one time back when I was telling her that we were getting close to her. She said, well, I want to be on the 500 show with you and Soup. Romeo and Arlene Christopher. These guys were doing some work here. The Youth Arise. Youth Arise is an organization in Iraq, youth after school and kind of stuff like that. Big ups to them. Hubert Lorenzo Frederick. He was running for senator, I think, back in them days in 2022. He was running but didn't make it. But he's in now, doing what he got to do. So if you remember these guys right here, right? This is him and we still connect on Facebook. What's his name? Yeah, he's still doing concerts in Colorado. Yeah, he's still doing music in Colorado. I see him posting about it. This brother man right here, I lost contact with him too when I lost my page. Nazanile, this is I don't know if you know this dude right here. This is Alicia Barnes' son. Okay. Yeah, he makes does reggae conscious music too. Who else we got here, man? We got so many guests. Wasai here. Rudy Live is here. So many people, man. I lost contact with this young lady too. Donna, I forget her name. I forget her name too. She graduated with us in 82. Wasi, pictures of Wasi. Rudy Live. Yeah, man, we've talked to a lot of people. This is not even all the pictures, man. And like I said, these are some of the pictures that we just have that we managed to capture. We never really had a photographer, so we missed out on a lot of personal pictures when people came to the studio, but it's all good. We got the memories of the people. Soup 858, you want to bless us again?
858.
You want to bless us, or you still searching?
Yeah.
Still looking for the right one?
Yeah, let me find the right one to send us home.
So we're celebrating tonight. This is our 500 show. In today's terms, this is the 500 podcast episode. Super and I have been at this from 2014, and here it is, 2025, and we're still going at it. Want to thank all our viewers worldwide, all our supporters worldwide, and even more importantly, all our guests that have come on the show here, there, and everywhere. If you want to come back on the show, all you got to do is give me a call, 340-513-2469. We'll get you on the schedule, get you on the show, man. It's just that simple. If you want to see all our shows from the very beginning, and just see the evolution of Soup and I, the studio, who we've been talking to, the best way to do that is to go on YouTube. It's Your Perspective Talk Show Podcast, and just literally scroll back. You can scroll back. I do it all the time. You just scroll back, and you get to 2014, and you can see our very first show, our second show, our third show, and now we're at our 500 show.
Yes, sir.
That's how it goes, man. You ready?
Yes.
Bless us, man.
Today, we look to the future calmly, confidently, and courageously. We look to the vision of an Africa not merely free, but united. In facing this new challenge, we take comfort and encouragement from the lessons of the past. We know that there are differences amongst us. Africans enjoy different cultures, distinctive values, special attributes, but we also know that unity can be and being attained among men of the most disparate origins, that differences of race, of religion, of culture, of tradition, and no other unsurmountable obstacle to the coming together of peoples. History teaches us that unity is strength, and caution us to submerge and overcome our differences in the quest for the common goals, to strive with all our combined strength for the path of a true African brotherhood and unity. Let us confound these by our deeds, disperse them in confusion. They are others whose hope for Africa are bright, who stand with faces upturned in wonder and awe at the creation of a new and happier life, who have dedicated themselves to its realization, and spurred on by the example of the brothers to whom they owe the achievements of Africa's past. Let us reward their trust and merit their approval. In every real sense, our continent is unmade and still awaits creation and its creator. It is our duty and privilege to rouse the slumbering giant of Africa, not to the nationalism of Europe of the 19th century, not to the regional consciousness, but to the vision of a single African brotherhood, bending its united efforts towards the achievement of a greater and nobler goal. Above all, we must avoid the pitfall of tribalism. If we are divided among ourselves on tribal lines, we open our doors to foreign intervention and its potential harmful consequences. Rastafari lives, one perfect blacker love.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so I want to give a quick shout out to some people here that we can see who's clicking on like, who's clicking on the love symbol. So TG Elba, I see you so much. Joanna, thank you so much. Shelly Moorhead, he was on our show too. I didn't have a picture, but Shelly Moorhead, thanks for coming on our show. Alan Grigg as well. I see Alan every morning here and there. Brew, you remember Brew? She was on our show too. She came on a couple of times. She was on here. And then Phyllis is bringing a very special guest tomorrow to the studio. Thank you for that, Phyllis. Stormy Gordon. Stormy called in earlier to thank us. Thank you, Stormy. Grantley Samuel. Check out Grantley. Got the big farm going west on Center Line Road, Queen Mary Highway, selling all kind of cucumber and this, that, and the other, man. Check him out. All right. And then we got the care emoji, Yvette Ali. Thank you so much for caring and supporting us. She was on our show too some time back. Thank you all. And if I forgot you, if Soup and I forgot to mention you, just know that you're in our prayers. You're not forgotten. We love you. The names that I mentioned are just some pictures that I've had I didn't mention 500 people there, so
Of course.
a lot of people, a lot of people were left off, not intentionally, but I just don't have any pictures of you, but all of this stuff is on our YouTube channel, and you'll see every show that we've done there. Who else we got? I got another comment here. Let me see here. Phyllis says, congratulations. Mr. James Sr., thank you. Congratulations on the congratulations, man. I appreciate that. He was a gentleman today. I made a faux pas on the posting. He was the gentleman that said, hey, Dave, you got something going on here? So I had to fix it real quick by reposting this, that, and the other. Phyllis says, congratulations. Stormy says, great 500 show. So happy for you guys. Thank you so much. And we're both happy. This is a milestone. We're just going to push on with the show, just doing big things. It's 2025. We just got to keep going and doing good things, man. So, we'll leave it at that?
Yes, I.
All right, people. Thank you for everybody that tuned in, watching us live. Just continue to support us. When you see us on the street, just hail us up. And once again, I just want to thank all our guests, all our viewers, and all our followers for following us, with our show, believing in us, especially those that have come on and then come on again and then come on again. Thank you so much for that. And even the guests that have come on for one time, thank you for that. We really appreciate that. And there's anybody that's out there that's seen the show, the analytics say that the show is being watched. A lot of in Florida, it's being watched in New York, it's being watched in Maryland, it's even being watched here in the Virgin Islands. So, and people look at me and they say, aren't you the guy from the show? And I say, yeah, that's me. And all I can tell them is thank you for watching. Continue to watch, man. I really appreciate the love, man. So we're gonna leave it at that. We got another show lined up. I'm gonna spill the beans right now. And tomorrow's show is with Dr. Carmen St.Croix. Phyllis, friend Phyllis, has been kind enough to talk to her. She, Dr. St.Croix, apparently has been watching our show and just wants to come on. And there's no particular subject, but she has a lot to say about a lot of different things. I believe her father or her uncle was a senator, I guess back in the 70s. I got to do my research on that before tomorrow's show. But she's coming on tomorrow night. There's going to be some conversation. We're going to talk about the hospital and all things related. And Soup, according to Phyllis, Dr. St.Croix is a staunch Republican. So we might clash heads tomorrow, but it's all good. Everybody's got their opinion. Everybody's got their position. Everybody's got the direction. It's all good, man. So on that note, man, we want to say thank you. We're out. It's late, 9:07. Everybody go to bed. I'm going to bed too. One perfect love, man. We're out. Thank you so much, everybody.
Rastafari lives.
Rastafari always lives. We're out. Peace.